solve the following inequality, and this is a rational inequality because it's one fraction, it's one number divided by another. And the way we solve these is we have to multiply the entire equation by 2x minus 3 squared. Now the reason why it has to be squared is that this is definitely a positive number. If I was to multiply by 2x minus 3, the direction of the sign may or may not need to change, and I'm not certain which it would be, because remember, if you multiply an inequality by a negative number, the direction of the sign has to change. So by multiplying it by a number that's squared, then this is definitely a positive number. So multiply out the brackets here. So square the first, that's 4x squared, and multiply it by minus 4, that gives me minus 16x squared. Multiply the two of them and double it, gives me minus 12x, multiplied by minus 4 is plus 48x. Square the last is 9, and multiply it by minus 4, that gives me minus 36, and that's less than or equal to. Now, this 2x minus 3 will cancel with one of these 2x minus 3's, and that will leave me with 3x plus 5 times 2x minus 3. Because 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 3, one of those will divide this term in the bottom. So minus 16x squared plus 48x minus 36 is less than or equal to 6x squared minus 9x plus 10x minus 15. So take everything over to the left hand side and simplify, so that'll give me minus 22x squared, so I'm skipping a few steps in case I run out of room. 48x, so minus 9x plus 10x is 1x, bring it across, it becomes minus 1x, so that gives me plus 48x, take away 1x, so that's 47x, and minus 36 plus 15 gives me minus 21, and that's less than or equal to 0. Now we're going to solve this quadratic. At this point you can multiply across by minus 1 if you prefer to make it positive. There's no obligation in you to do that, you can just proceed as normal. So if we use minus b on that, so we use the minus b rule to get minus b to get two values for x. Your two values of x are 3 over 2, so that's just using the minus b rule, 3 over 2, and 0.636. Now that's not as finished yet, because remember it's an inequality, there will be more than one. So we're going to sketch this quadratic now, and by sketch I just mean, well, it's minus x squared, and it has roots at these two values, so 3 over 2, this value here is 3 over 2, and this value here is 0.636. So where is that less than or equal to 0? Well, it's less than or equal to 0 when it's below, or it's any of these x values here. So where am I getting that from? Well, if you put in this value, for example, the graph will be less than or equal to 0. So that's the key thing there. So it's any value, or solutions are x is less than or equal to 0.636, but x is greater than 3 over 2. We do not include 3 over 2 as an answer because it tells us up here that x cannot be equal to 3 over 2, because that would give you 0 on the bottom line.